Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? It's me again, Tony Sandoval, Handyman Services here in Omaha. Not going to cover power tools today. Usually I talk about a power tool. I love power tools. They make my job easier. But with power tools, you got to have accessories. You don't have the right accessories like bits, your power tool is not going to be of much use, okay? Your drills, your drivers, etc. I do a lot of assemblies. I mean a lot. Furniture, shelving, racking. I do a lot of installations. Racking, shelving, mounting things to walls and floors, ceilings, and I don't care what, but there's always something. So I thought today I wanted to go over accessories, particularly Hex 6-sided bits. I can't get away from them every day, all throughout the day. In the kind of work I just described, I'm using Hex bits. So you're talking about assemblies and mounting things. You're talking about, like I said, mostly bolts that look like that. You know, it can go range from that to something like that. Again, they're all hex. You know, we're talking different sizes, different shapes, you know, all kinds of these things you're going to find hex. Okay, you need good, reliable hex bits. Okay, so I on Amazon, just a simple thing, I found very highly rated. I was skeptical. Anything made in China on Amazon, you have to be skeptical. Let's be honest, you got to be. But I found this owl bits. Okay, so the beauty of these is that they're both metric and imperial. So you know, 1/4 inch, 3/16, that's imperial. That's what we use standard here in the U.S. But then there's also your 3 millimeter, 5 millimeter, 4 millimeters, and these are 2-inch bits, and they look like that. They're pretty nicely marked. So like this one's a 4 millimeter, okay, and they go all the way. They go from like 2 millimeter, and I think the biggest one here is a 10. So it goes up to 10 millimeter in the metric. That's a pretty big hex. And then biggest one here is a 3/8 on the imperial side, about the equivalent. So, and 3/8 there. And these are nice. Now the reason I like these are nice is because they are standalone bits. Okay, so usually when you get a lot of bits, they're short bits, which means you need an adapter. Okay, like in a driver, an impact driver, or a screwdriver, powered screwdriver, even manual screwdrivers, drill. You're using a drill because you got the driver functions on there, and you need these little bit holders. Okay, but these you don't need the bit holders because they have the 1/4 inch lock-in style. So they can either fit in, like this one doesn't need a lock-in, but so my screwdriver, I can just drop that in and it works just perfectly. Okay, and I can take it from a screwdriver. Now, for example, my impact driver. Now these, the nice thing about this brand, they are impact rated. So I can put them in. Now if I need a little bit of reach, or I'm not sure, you know, so if you've got a bit holder, you can put them right in the bit holder, like in the screwdriver, and it'll hold just fine. But if I don't have to have the extra length on there, I won't, because it just makes it too wobbly. So the nice thing about it is it fits into a 1/4 inch locking chuck. And now you have a good, sturdy, less wobbly hold, and it's locked in. That's really what makes the big difference for me. Okay, so then I had to take it. Okay, so I'm not using anything with the impact driver. I want to use real sensitive. I'm taking it down to a 7, say example, because I really don't want to overdrive something. I put it in the chuck, the regular chuck, keyless chuck. It might still not get the right fit if I'm not paying attention, I'm in a hurry or whatever. You got the 3-prong chuck there, and sometimes it does it. You put a bit holder in there and we're back to business, just like on a screwdriver, and it's still not too long or too wobbly. So now I can use the driver function, and it's versatile. Beautiful that it's impact rated, it's longer, and it's versatile with that 1/4-inch hex lock shape on there. That's, to me, made all the difference in the world in fitting, in fitting. And like I said, you can have different sizes, and you just go through and you find which size fits to the little different size holes in there. So it works out great. No matter what I'm doing, I can go from one type of work to the next, and it's just phenomenal in how it gets that done. That's why I wanted to talk about this, because like I said, I've got 3 different tools I can use that with. This set, impact rated, 2-inch long, 1/4-inch locking heads, connector parts, slides in and out of a variety of different tools. And I've been using that now for probably about 8 months now. I got it about 6 to 8 months ago, I'll say. I don't remember exactly. And I mean, I'm attaching to concrete with them, directly into, holders in concrete. I'm connected to steel, driving them, bolts that are going into like a steel post. So you're talking some pretty good inch pounds. I don't know. I mean, that's the basics of it, really. A good tool is going to be as good as the accessory. And I was using, to be honest, for a while, I was getting the little cheap bit sets, little 1/4-inch, 1-inch, I should say 1-inch size things that could really only fit into a holder, bit holder. And, they would mar up, they would round out a lot faster. These haven't rounded out. I haven't had a single one of them. They stay. They keep their shape really well so far. They don't skip and bounce out. They don't. I mean, I have honestly been so impressed with this set that I definitely, on Amazon, I gave it like 4 stars. I rarely give anything 5 stars because I don't think anything is perfect. But man, this is for the price, which really wasn't much. I don't think I spent more than $15-20 for this set on Amazon, and man, they've just held up so well. Like I said, not just, daily, everyday use on different variety of different bolts and things. So, if you don't like those, check out some other ones, but look for the, not necessarily even just the brand, but if you want to get a good set just to have around, whether you're a DIY person, you're a handyman professional working in contracting like me, you do installations for business, for company, whatever. 2-inch with the 1/4-inch hex lock-in bits, that's what you want to do. All right, folks, have a great one.